I'm Dino Silverdillo Jr. and I'm gonna talk about other financial institutions. Investment banks. Investment banks buy new securities from the issuing company and resells them to the public through the process of underwriting. Underwriting basically involves the investment bank purchasing an agreed upon number of shares of the new stock, which it then resells through a third party for a fee. These investment banks take a huge risk as a middleman since they have to keep the securities that aren't sold to the public. You might confuse commercial banks from investment banks. Both of them take risks, but they're different since commercial banks cater individual mortgages and small to medium-sized business loans. Investment banks, on the other hand, take much larger risks since they deal with huge companies and high risk startups acting as a bridge in companies and investors. Venture capitalists. These are individuals or institutions that buy original stock issues of new companies expecting to make enough profit on one successful issue. If you have seen the TV show Shark Tank, people or companies sell their ideas and hope that the sharks would invest an amount of money they need to start or to boost the business. The sharks are actually venture capitalists. When two or more sharks gives the same offer, the new company decides who they will choose because these venture capitalists do not only invest their money but also their experiences and connections in the business industry. Brokerage houses. Brokerage houses buy and sell securities for clients while completing all that documentation each transaction requires. A brokerage company's main duty is to act as a middleman that connects buyers and sellers to facilitate a transaction. Brokerage companies typically receive compensation by means of commissions or fees that are charged once the transaction has successfully completed. They may also earn through varying the prices of assets bought and sold. Next is securities exchanges. Securities exchanges are voluntary association of brokerage houses that are formed to provide organized in their marketplace for trading securities. A securities exchange is a marketplace where securities such as stocks and bonds are bought and sold. Exchanges can be a physical location or an electronic trading platform. With today's technology, many exchanges now use electronic trading. The difference between brokerage and exchange is that when transactions happen in a brokerage, the broker will determine the price of the asset, while in the securities, since transactions don't involve a middleman, the prices of the assets exchange is determined by the market. Most people who are involved in securities exchange are short-term traders since the values of securities are volatile. That's all for our report. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.